Alright, you know what? The problem is still there, but I at least want to do a little bit today. So, we're gonna do that. Because, duh. I really wanted. I've been wanting to. I apologize for the noise. Hopefully it's unnoticeable for most. So maybe a short stream, because I don't want it to be too much of this thing, like... Unless that's me hearing it. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Let's just see how it goes, I guess. So, new game. Please enter your name. Abe. Oh shoot, that's my real name. Just kidding, I don't care. Now, I have said in my past videos that I want to be a voice actor, but I cannot do girl voices, and I'm also a little sick, so I don't want to ruin my dang vocal cords. So, we're just gonna do this. I should probably make sure that this is being seen right now. Okay, yeah, alright. Excuse that stuff. Excuse everything, I'm very sorry for what is happening. Alright, let's go. History, skip, auto, save, load, settings. Oh, hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Just kidding. I'm gonna do my normal voice because, like I said. You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Abe. It's weird seeing my name. I don't like that. It's strange. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Oh, hello, Lazy Humor. Everything seem okay with the stream? Here's a quick question, if you don't mind me asking. God, those coughs are really loud. I should probably stop coughing. Oh my god. I just saw how really loud those were. I don't know how far off the chat is that I'm seeing, but if you could just let me know. Okay, thank you. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Oh, thanks, Lazy Humor. By the way, Abe. Oh, you know what it might be? I might be shaking the dang mic. That might be it. Have you started a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you wanted to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of... Excuse me. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I decisively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just by getting by on average while spending... Oh, checking the desk. Spending my free time on games and anime. Aha! I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't want to learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What the heck is a NEET? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Yeah, exactly. I have no idea what the heck a NEET is. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. We're in the classroom with Sayori, and we're just chilling in the classroom now. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Already? I wish regular school went that fast. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some of the clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Ow! Oh, NEET is not an education. That actually makes a lot of sense. Thank you, Lazy Humor. Good one. Good search. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm not the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up. You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Meanie? The literature club? Lame! Just kidding. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help us start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Whoops, coughed again. Come on, you're gonna get me right into this literature club without asking me? And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Oh my god, now I have to go because I'll feel bad. Nah, Lazy Humor, you're not spamming the chat. As of now, you're actually the only one watching that I know of, so you can stay. You can continue talking, help me out if you find anything cool. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. What up, Noon? Hello, Victor Rodriguez. Welcome to the stream. Oh, noob. You guys are greeting each other. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Come on, man. I don't want a cupcake. I just want to go home. I don't want to do any clubs. Oh, I gotta do this dang stuff. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I'd rarely visit, and being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I get getting them cupcakes. I told you, don't call me a new Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Abe. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Looks like a little face. Silence. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, just say it. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also The one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her, she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back toward the other girls. I'm shaking the mic. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's also great. It's great to see you again, Abe. Again? Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Abe. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Yes, that's what I came here for. Specifically for the cupcake. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I mix some tea as well? Ooh, tea. Tea and cupcakes. I've never had that before. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a rep tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sawyer grabs one first, and Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sawyer talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get an icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Ooh, a smart man I am. Always gotta get the best bite first. I want to see the cupcakes though. You're gonna show me the dang cupcakes. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice she's sneaking glances in my direction. She wants to know if I like it. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Oh. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Eh? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you dummy. Hey, you don't gotta call me that. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the next teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I feel like, why wouldn't it be allowed? It's just tea. I mean, sure, it's boiling water, but what? We're like in high school or whatever. I'm not gonna do anything stupid. At least I think so. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. Yeah, exactly, laser humor. Just dang tea. Tastes good. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be my pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Sayori. She freaking made me go here, man. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. She bribed me with cupcakes. What I was supposed to do? Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As presidente of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ahaha, well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if I encourage others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Alright, just a quick second. I'm going to announce that I'm live on my Instagram, just so people know. What the heck? Oh god! I'm sorry if that was really loud. There we go, my story. I'm gonna get made fun of if I post this. So maybe I'll go like this. Check out this stream if you'd like. Oh wait, I gotta put a link. Right? How do I put a link? I had to put a link, right? I gotta put a link. Music link, here we go. Go here, share. Post it on my Snap? Oh god. I'm gonna post it on my Instagram. I'm trying my hardest not to make that really loud for you guys. I'm so sorry if it is. Alright. I don't know if anyone has joined yet, but this is Doki Doki Literature Club, a psychological horror. Man, I'm afraid because I haven't seen much of this game, but I've heard it's a little disturbing. So let's go. And if it encourages others to get into the literature club, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Yeah, there's not horror yet. But once I get farther in the game, maybe I will. Oh, definitely will. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worried really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Oh yeah, I'll eventually be able to do other things. I'm pretty sure. There might be choices too. Well, yeah, I've seen choices, which is... That's where it starts to get, like, different. It's a lot of reading, though. That's why this is definitely not a game for everyone, but I still love this game. I mean, I think I'll love it. I do a lot of reading anyway with games like this, so... Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Abe, what things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about, after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Dang. I'm simping. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such foreign world is equally impressive. Oh look, it's Amando. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. You can stay if you want, or you can just come in and say hi. Playing Doki Doki Literature Club, psychological horror. Good game. S tier content. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh. She's into horror. She'd be the crazy one, isn't she? I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can't relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with The Rock. With The Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Really? I wouldn't have expected that. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. Yeah, exactly, lazy humor. It's foreshadowing. It's foreshadowing. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. I do too, mostly. Well, how am I saying that I'm playing this game? Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. You're gonna change the voices? I would, but I'm not good at girl voices, and it would just all be the same girl voice. And also, I'm a bit sick, so it might be a problem. I don't want to mess up my voice too much. I'm sorry, I apologize. But, I don't know, I feel like girl voices would get annoying for you guys anyway. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. She crouched down a bit. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Question mark? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we all share them with each other. Am I actually gonna have to type my own dang things? Jeez. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Abe? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I've never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh, they're all sad because I'm not going to join? Because I don't want to join? I'm sorry, I thought... Abe. Dang it. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-handed decision when it's like this? I guess it might be laser humor. Is this how it feels like to be a pimp? I don't know, maybe. Yo, Ethan Thor? Welcome to the stream. Killers are quiet. What is this? It's Doki Doki Literature Club. Pretty scary game. I know it looks a little strange from the screen, but trust me, it gets weird and scary. So, yeah. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I joined the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I am so happy. Sorry, wraps around her hands around me, jumping up and down. It was the cupcakes. The cupcakes got me. That's all it was. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I would have, maybe. But you guys said I gotta write a poem. I don't know. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we'll officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Abe, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress a class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel that anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, hey Abe, since we're already here, do you want me to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I have never walked home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Ooh, day one. Day one done in the literature club. I wonder if I'm actually gonna have to type up a poem. There's no way. There's no way. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, we're writing a... Oh god. Oh, okay, so we got our first game. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem. Okay. This is weird. Alright, let's do... Death would probably like, she'd probably like that. I'm gonna do Waterfall because I like that. Okay, so she thought that was cute, I guess. Let's do Amazing. Oops, I chose to on accident. Poof, I like that one. Infallible, Rain Cloud. I don't even know what Doki Doki means. I wonder if that's like just a name or has to do something in Japan. Let's see. Pout. Oh, of course it was her. She always pouts. Explode. Oh, Yuri like that? All the weird, dark things. Hello, Jack Dynamite. Welcome to the stream. If you're just stopping by, then hello. If you're gonna be staying for a little while, then hope you enjoy playing some Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh shoot, is it getting laggy? Oh god, that's a problem. Hopefully, that's only for you. I don't even know who I'm going for yet. I don't know if I'm gonna be going for anyone in particular. I don't know. I'm honestly just kind of pushing random words that I think sound... Oh, vitality. I like that one. Parfait. I like those. Those are good. Entropy. Horror. It's too parfait. Massacre. It's so funny seeing all these words and you see like massacre. Melancholy. I love that word. Boop. Socks. That was cute. Marshmallow. Lazy for lazy humor. Heck yeah. Graveyard. Family, romance, whisper tears. Let's do family. Swimsuit. I feel like she would probably like that one. Special. Electricity. I feel like I'm getting a lot for Yuri. Destiny. Really? Yuri like that one? Let's go! Amine. Twirl. Oh. Tragedy. Nope. No. Actually, insight. And... mouse. I honestly feel like that was mostly to Natsuki. If I couldn't tell. But, yeah. I think maybe that was the case. So I don't know if that changes much, but it seemed like Natsuki got most of those points. You're watching this on the side, I'm not lagging. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. I thought something was screwing up, I got afraid. Oh yeah, also, sorry for anyone who's watching. If there's a certain little noise, a certain little noise anomaly that's going I don't know what that is. I try to fix it, but if you look at my test streams, you can see me struggling with it. But, whatever. It's fine. Hi again, Abe. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. When I'm back at the literature club, I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging around. Thanks for keeping your promise, Abe. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, he deserves any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if I plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Abe always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. I got a poem. I wrote a poem for all of you. Or, actually, I wrote a poem, just in general. He helps me with my busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Abe can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Oh, she did. Won't you bring me cupcakes? I need some cupcakes to stay in this. You can bring me some dog cupcakes this time instead of little kits. Wait, Sayori. Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry I made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I just wasn't thinking. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short, weird read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, talk about it. Yeah, I thought so. Discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading that much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take a book. That took me a second to read for some reason. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some of the scheduled activities for the club. Yeah, all that suspense for a dang little book. It's fine, though. I understand, I guess. Maybe she's shy. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is always already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sign from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Oh, look, we got a new little view. Nice. That's a new song, too. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes? Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the person actually stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What are you saying? Do I look like a dang nerd or something? Making fun of me. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Well, I feel like that makes sense, yeah. Missing just one book to complete the whole thing? I can tell how that can be kind of annoying, yeah. I know that feel. I get a little closer to the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Dang. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. Oh no. I found a book in the closet for her and she grabbed that one. She didn't take my book. That'd be kind of mean. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice, but I'll tell you one thing, Abe. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first album of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right. I got another book to read. Come on. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking in animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. I don't even know what that means. Probably like awkward or like lame. I don't know. Mo. This just seems like a type word. Don't just stand there. Ooh-ah. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Wait, she's got 2 volumes of the same book? Oh wait, I see. We gotta sit next to each other so we can read at the same time. I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Yeah, that's true. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow. How long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older items every now and then? Not really. I feel like I wouldn't either. Especially when it's like a long series. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying any attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is it going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like, when they get on the backstories and when some of them romance start to happen. This sounds like exactly what this game is going to be. There's going to be drama in the future. Right now, we're just doing random stuff to see the backstories of all these characters. This is like they're talking about this game right now. That's exactly what it is. Exactly. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. What? Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah? What does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? Yeah, you made the cupcakes. That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. You probably got an idea from it. That's what happened. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in the manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. Ha. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. She still have all the hobbies to pick up from manga. That's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh, we got an up-close picture of her now, because we're sitting down reading. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not? Even though you're just watching me read? Well, kind of sounds like what we're doing right now, huh? Just where you guys are watching me and listening to me read. I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something like something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Yeah, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Question mark? Hmm? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Yep. Listening to me, watching what's going on. Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them all being like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? There's a problem with reading manga. You just like it. Not a problem. Makes you want to punch them all in the face. Ugh. I know these kind of people. Oh. Manga is just Japanese books that are more like Naruto, for example. That's a manga. It's more like sort of kiddish anime books. Pretty much. It's pretty much anime books. That's all you gotta know. Just more different. It's just different. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers this time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? Yeah, Pokemon could be a manga. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win it all, can I? Well, it's paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her fingers on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. I always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets a oh, you're gonna spoil it. Ooh. Yeah, she does seem nervous. Yeah, of course you shouldn't be talking about that yet. What are you thinking? Just finish the chapter. Okay, we're... Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling that you get when you're connecting with someone like that. I wonder if the poem I did, whichever girl was like most pleased with the words I chose, that's the one I hang out with today, you know? Because I thought, personally, I saw that it was mostly, you know, her, that I got the points for her, so, I don't know, maybe there's a different sort of things with this. Maybe we would have gotten Yuri for all the things, I chose all the scary things, you know, with Yuri. It's hard to express in words that feeling you get when you're connected with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Yeah? Oh, wait, they haven't read the poems yet. Are you all ready with the today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your tummy be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ahaha. Eh? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. So a foot. Because 12 inches is a foot. Ruler length. Alright. I guess I'll stop here for now. Close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You just giving it back? Do you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I said that mostly because I don't really plan on using my spare time to read this. Dang. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. I don't want to die for a dang book. I'll read it. I won't bend it. If it doesn't bend in my backpack, by tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Is it? Whoa. What is all this? Or am I scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Oh. She's gonna kill me. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Oh, okay. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Whoops. Didn't even choose that. I do the same myself. Oh, I got a choice. Who should I show my poem to first? I gotta think about this. I feel like we already hung out with Natsuki. Sayori we're already okay friends with. Monica, you know what? Yuri gave us the book and we didn't talk to her when we did all that stuff, so let's talk to Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Hello, Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? It sucks, doesn't it? Oh, through notifications again. Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh. Ouch. Ah, so it's that bad. No? Did I raise my voice? Did I just raise my voice? Oh, look, that's kind of funny. I raised my own voice. I'm sorry. Yuri bares her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and haven't really gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. I don't know, honestly. With this game, the 4 girls, I don't know. I feel like I don't really want to focus on one, because it'd be cool to see like what everyone talks about, but I guess we'll have to see. I gotta think about I wonder if it'd let you like do it like everyone, sort of. I wonder if you have to choose. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Yeah, it kind of is just like improvising whatever I see, I guess. Like that, just there. Thought about how we hung out with Natsuki, and I was like, man, we should probably hang out with Yuri because she gave us a book. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she's always like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even as simple as a poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright. Let's see if I can read this. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but leaving in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Yeah, I don't get it. Oh. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. No, you don't. You have cursive handwriting. It's a little harder to read, but I can read it. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Yeah, that's true. Really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I want to write you something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. It gets more descriptive than that. Ooh. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? I think she's into death, so ghosts and death go pretty hand in hand. Hoo-hoo. Yeah, that poem is weird. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Abe. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. We usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. How did I have such a bad time with that? I'm not even that bad at reading. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it in that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up these things too. Symbolically. Yeah, I found it. I don't know why. I don't know, a lot of words going into my brain. Can process it. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up one of these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh, I have to show everyone my dang poem? Whew. Alright. So maybe it is gonna be like everyone. I can do everyone. Let's do... Hold on, I'm gonna quickly check how long we've been running for. I actually don't know if I can check. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a quick second. Oh, whatever time we've been doing it, doesn't matter. Alright, let's do, Monica. The president of the dang place. Hi, Abe. You know what? I think we'll finish showing our poems to all these girls, and then I'll end the episode here. I feel like we've gotten pretty far, and also, if that buzzing is still here, then I definitely don't want it to be too much in this episode, so. An hour and a couple of minutes. Oh, that's good. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. by the way, since you're new and everything, if you've had any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Ha ha ha! Don't worry, Abe. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's sort of the barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Yes, this is my first stream ever. So yeah. Pretty cool that you're here with me, Lazy Humor. I don't know if anyone else is watching, but if you are, first to see JabeTime streams. Pretty cool, huh? Decently cool. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like it, Abe. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Oh jeez. Oh, no. It kind of makes me think of something not so cute would write. And she's a good writer, too. So, take that as a compliment. Ah ha ha ha. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? No. Eh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it'd be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Well, this one's a little longer. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see it. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Hole in the wall. These are hard poems to get. We studied this in school too, and we studied like picking up things in poems, and I didn't get anything from that really. Dang it. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ha ha ha. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed, yeah, it kind of was more confusing, huh? The dang poem. I agree with you, Lazy. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Epiphany? Did I seriously say that? Epiphany. Epiphany? How could I say that? Oh my god, I'm really not reading words right. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone else is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. Okay, I think I understand that. So you can't plateau. You gotta keep on going. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. No, thank you for letting me share my thing. Alright, we'll leave Natsuki for the end. Next girl! What the? Oh, that scared me. Oh, she read it that fast? Epiphany is like having a realization, like you realize something, you said it incorrectly. Yeah. This is a good poem, Abe. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in spare time. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. Probably wouldn't have. Probably just simpied on these girls. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of this club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm sitting in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Abe. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason why I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Ooh, the music for this one's kind of nice. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Huh. So, this one's kind of easier to understand, I feel like. Especially these words. Very descriptive, I like that. Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? Oh. Maybe it's just she wants breakfast. Maybe she got hungry at the end. Sayori? Yeah, it is a pretty good ending, huh, Lazy? This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. A little bit. That's hilarious. This was like on the spot. And yeah, she totally got hungry in the morning. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't even say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Oh, that sounds good. Even though you're late to school? Wow. That's true, it is kind of bad to skip breakfast. I feel like breakfast is probably the most important meal of the day. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. You get hangry? Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hehehe. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Aw, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I should look forward to it. Alright, last one, Natsuki. So, Sayori was kind of the same as me. We were both like, about it, but we liked it. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel more comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem to make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. Dang, that's screwed up, but it's also kind of a compliment. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Or, I think she loved it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Okay. Oh, this is a cool little song. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. So, there's all this stuff that people can do, but that's about it. Oh, you know what? That makes sense, I feel like. Like it's just putting a cap on everything that can be done. It's pretty random, though. Yeah, I told you we weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Yeah, that's true. I feel like that's understandable. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. Huh. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I did notice that. I helped bring out feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the longest one here, did you? Oh, you're the youngest one here? Guess you are the smallest one here, too. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with my last comment. I don't really care how everyone old is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, I think we're finished. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read it in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. You're just cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Ooh. Oh, actually, yeah, that makes sense. And went through all that stuff, but and it was like all people can do it can try. I feel like it's like giving up on the whole poem. You put in all this information, but then you just cut it off. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Yeah, that she did add in like monkeys and eagles and all that. I was trying to say something nice. Yeah? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. See ya, lazy humor. Have a good night. Sayori liked it, and Abe did too. So based on that, I'm glad you give me some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Abe liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. No, whoa, what's going on? Oh shoot, the music stopped. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Abe appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Oh, they're fighting. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Abe started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Oh, dang, they're fighting back. I don't like fighting, you guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed what I was standing there. Abe? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Helping me explain that to her, Abe. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning the most efficiently. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Abe? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I knew anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably think highly of me. Oh no. You know what? Help me, Sayori. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything into her. Sayori? Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Abe? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what stuck-up jerk she is being. The music continues. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? I'll whiskey about there for a second. This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Oh my god. Natsuki? Yuri? You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of our differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give us so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Yeah, that's true. I agree with both. Thank you for the help. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri brushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is the vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, it's kind of embarrassing of me. Ahaha. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be in her head, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to have to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Well, we kind of are talking right now. Oh wait, but we didn't get to show her a poem. That might be it. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about starting poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Abe, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded myself with newfound determination. Abe? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I've spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, what the heck? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Abe, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... hee. Every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh shoot, I'm simping hard. I'm gonna simp on someone. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Whew. Alright. And then we're gonna end the stream here, right before this dang poem. I want to thank you all so much for watching my first ever stream. A little bit of a strange game, but hey, I feel like it gets better. Anyone who's watched all the way through, thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Let's save real quick. Boom, empty slot. Boom. Heck yeah. Alright. Main menu. Alright. Thank you all for watching so very much, and goodbye.